How you doing, everybody? It's MrDoTheMath here, and today we are going to divide monomials. Alright? Everybody have your packets out, right? So, here's the rule of thumb with dividing monomials, basically. It's this. If you have, if m is greater than n, right? Which means, we'll put a number here in a second. If m is greater than m is greater than n, and you have, say, x to the m power divided by x to the n power, then the answer would be x to the m minus n. Alright? Which means your answer, your solution will be at the top. And this is what I'm saying. If m is greater than n, give me a number that's m. Give me a number, yeah.
30.
Good job, Richard. 30 is greater than n. Give me any number less than 30.
27.
2. Alright, let's go with 5. Alright? What I'm saying is this. X to the 30 power over x to the 5th power equals x to the 30 minus 5. X to the 30 minus 5 is what?
25.
25. So your answer would be x to the 25th power. Okay? That's what this means, right? Now, the other term says this. If you have the same value, if you have m and n, 30 and 5, right? And they switch. So it says if x to the n over x to the m is greater than n. M is bigger, right? That means your answer will be 1 over x to the n minus m, right? Or basically it'll be m minus n, right? What I'm saying is this. If you got x to the, please stop, x to the 5th over x to the 30th, you get 1 over x to the 30 minus 5, right? Which would be 1 over x to the 25th power, okay? This is the rule. You cannot have a negative exponent. So if we were to work this out normal, we would have, we have x to the 5 minus 30. X to the 5 minus 30. 5 minus 30 is what?
Negative 25.
Negative 25. So you have x to the negative 25th power. Alright? And so to get rid of this negative sign, you put it over 1. Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Alright? And so that's the rule. So if the top number is bigger than the denominator's exponent, they have to be the same variable though, then you keep the answer at the top. But if the bigger number is at the bottom, the denominator, then you put the answer at the bottom, right? Underneath, right? Over 1. Alright? So we're going to do some examples. Alright? So here it says, here's your rule. It says, the first thing you want to do is you want to draw the fraction line, and then the rules for division. Then it says divide and reduce the coefficients. So if I had a number here, if I had 35 x to the 5th power over 7 x to the 2nd power, the first thing you want to do is divide your coefficients, right? 35 divided by 7 is what, Richard?
5.
5. So you got 5 here, and then you have x to the 5 minus 2. Okay? 5 minus 2?
3.
So your solution will be x to the 5x to the 3rd power. That's your rule. So put this in that space where it says rule for division. Write that down in rule for division. The first thing you want to do is divide. Write down divide. And then you want to subtract exponents. Subtract exponents. Yes, sir.
So you don't use PEMDAS for this?
You don't have to use order of operations for this because we're only dealing with the monomial, right? We're dealing with a monomial, and so the main skill is this part here, subtracting the exponents. That's the main skill. Okay? Everybody good with that? All right, let's do some problems then. All right, let's look at the first example. It's simple enough. You got a y to the 9th power over y to the 4th power. Y to the 9th power over y to the 4th power is going to be y to the 9 minus 4 power. Right? 9 minus, let's put it next to it. Alright, so 9 minus 4 is?
5.
5. So your answer is y to the 5th. Good? Okay. Good. Now let's look at this example here, then we're going to go to a more difficult one, and we'll go to like 5. Alright, so number 2. Number 2 says z over z to the 7th power. Z over z to the 7th power. Okay? Z over z to the 7th power. Alright, so this is your example. The numerator's exponent is less than the denominator's exponent, right? And so we're going to end up with a negative exponent. Let's just work it out. So you're going to have z to the 1 minus 7. 1 minus 7 is what?
6.
Is it?
Negative 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Negative 6.
Alright, so it's z to the negative 6th power. Alright, we can't have a negative exponent. So we...
Do the 1.
Put 1 over z to the 6.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Alright, yes ma'am.
Why do you put a 1?
Why do we put a 1? Because when you move this to the denominator, the power changes. It loses its power. It's no longer negative.
Okay.
Okay? It's no longer negative. Alright, now let's go, let's make it a little more challenging. Let's go to number
6. You said 5.
yeah, it's number 5. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do number 5. Everybody good with this?
Yeah.
Alright, numero 5. Number 5. So we have 6, a to the 4th, b to the 3rd, c to the 5th, all over 24, a to the 4th, b to the 6th, c to the 6th. Alright? Now we have coefficients in this particular problem, right? So the first thing you want to do is let's deal with these coefficients. So that's 6 and 24. What can you do with 6 and 24?
Divide
Divide by what?
4.
Divide by 4?
Divide by 6.
Divide by 6?
Yes.
We all agree?
Yes.
Alright, so 6 divided by 6 is what?
1.
1. 24 divided by 6?
4.
4. Alright, so we've dealt with these numbers. We're done with those, right? The next thing we have is these a to the 4th, a to the 4th. So that's a to the 4 minus 4. Okay? Huh? It does. We're going to get there in a second, though. We're going to take it step by step. Then we got b to the 3rd minus 6. And then c to the 5th minus 6. Everybody good with that so far? Give me a head now. Let me know you're good.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Alright. So now, let's simplify this. So you end up with 1/4 a to the 0 power. B to the 3 minus 6 is what?
Negative 3.
Negative 3 power. And c to the 5 minus 6?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Alright? Now, a to the 0 power is what?
1.
1. Good. So now, that's no longer here. Then we got these negative exponents. What do you do with these negative exponents?
Bring them down.
Bring them down. Bring them down. Alright, so then your answer is going to be 1 over 4 b to the 3rd c. That's it. Y'all get that?
Yeah, I do.
Any questions? Alright? So, we'll go over the rest of them, but we're going to end this video right here. So, hold on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mr. Do the Math out.
Dang, I didn't get that one.